So welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to study SOP2 for database concepts using LibreOffice Base for standard 12. Now in this SOP2 we are first going to create a table with name employee, with field names, employee ID, employee name, department, employee qualification, employee joining date and employee salary. We are going to insert minimum 8 records for this table. Preceding, we are going to create a queries. Now we are going to create a queries to display the records from the employee table. So we are going to pass a query where the employee qualification is MBA, where employee department is accounts, employee salary is greater than 70,000, and employee name is Mr. Suhas Kali. So basically we are going to create a table and pass the queries. But while passing the queries, it is important to understand that why we are passing these queries. Now in this SOP2 we are just going to pass 8 records, but in practical there are millions of records which are there inside a table. So in order to fetch a particular data, we need to pass queries which help us to fetch the particular data rather than scrolling all the data which is there. So we are going to start with SOP2. So let's begin with LibreBase. So LibreBase, we are going to create a new database. So again we are going to register it, finish. This will be SOP2, save. We are going to create design view. We'll give first field as employee ID. This is number. This will be the description as employee ID. Now since every employee has a unique ID, we are going to right click and give it as a primary key. Length will be 100. Then decimal place is 0, default value nothing, format example nothing. Then we have employee name. This will be text varchar employee name. Now here it will be yes, we require the field. This will be 10. The length will be 10, the length of the word, and default value nothing, format example is nothing. Then we have employee department text varchar, and this will be again employee department. Again the field entry required is yes, length is 10, default value nothing, format example nothing. This is employee qualification. So employee qualification. So this will be entry required yes, length is again 10, default value nothing, format nothing. Then we have employee joining date. Again this will be date. This is employee date. Now this will be entry required yes, default value nothing, format we can specify the format in which we want date. There are different types of format available, so I want date, month and year. Okay. Next we have employee salary. This will be number, employee salary. Now here please note, entry required yes, length is 100. Now here length means the total length of that field, including the decimal values. So it is total length is 7, and here there are no decimal, so total length is 5. Now decimal places means how many digits are required after decimal points. So there is a difference between a length and decimal places. So I want 2 digits. Leading 0 means if you want any specific digits before decimal points. If you don't want, then you can just say it no, or else you can give the number of digits or zeros, whatever. If you are not mentioning any digits, there will be obviously 0. So you have to mention accordingly. So now here, if you go to see decimal places, I want is 2. Default value is nothing. Format example. So here I am going to give you the format in which the salary can be entered. So this will be decimal places 2. I don't want any leading zeros. So this is the format which is selected. Okay. Okay. So this we were speaking about, that we can place, give the decimal places, how many digits you all require, total length, decimal places, and the leading zero to know. So save this table. So this will be employee, okay, table. Now it is saved. We have created a table and we are going to insert the values. We can also edit the table. If you see the structure is wrong, right click on the table and go on the edit, and you can edit. So we can modify the table structure accordingly. We are going to add the data inside the table. So first it will be the employee ID, that is 1. Employee name is Tina. Next it is accounts. Employee qualification is CA. This is 12/12/24. Then the salary is 75,000. Now I'm not adding any value to it. Now just see what is going to happen. It is automatically going to add the decimal points. So next data will be, name will be Sagar, IT, MSc IT, 12/5/24. This will be 68,000. Third, Raj, HR, just third is Raj, HR. This is MBA, 15/6/25. This will be 45,000. Next we have Sneha. She is again from IT, MSc in IT, and this is 16/5/24. 2023 60,000. Next we have Karen, 5th Karen, she is from marketing. This is BA. Then is 31/7/21, 50,000. Next we have Neha, Neha. Next we have finance, finance. We have Com, tab. This is 29/7/22. This is 55,000. Now to match the query, we have to add this query. So we want the person as Mr. Suhas Kale. So we have to add an entry for this also, so that we can fetch the query. So I'll just add Suhas Kale, admin slash BA slash 7/7/21, 45,000. Now your error inserting a new record. Why it is so? This is because of this name. Now if you go to see, the name has exceeded the length which we have given, so we have to give only the name Suhas Kale. Okay, so now we can enter. If you don't match the criteria given in the table structure, it is going to throw an error. 8. So now 8th May we are going to add Rohan. Rohan. HR, MBA, HR, tab 8/8/22. This is 50,000. Now this I am going to save it. So this is all the data we have now. File. We have enough records now. Now first we'll have to complete this line. So I'll just add Sejal, admin, BA, econ. This will be, and I'm going to save here. Now if you press enter, it is not going to give you the sign of saving, so just save it. it is automatically going to consider it. So I'll just close this. I'll go in my employee. All the records are saved. Okay. Now we are going to pass the queries for the table which is created. So first query says where employee qualification is MBA. Create a queries to display where your records matches the following data. So I want to first create a qualification. I want to fetch the data who have the qualification MBA. Let's see. I hope we have added MBA as a qualification. So we'll just remove. Here we are going to remove the HR part so that we can just match our query. So MBA, save. We close the table and now we will come under the queries. We are going to use the second option. We can also use this, but we are currently using use wizard to create a query. So the first question tells us that we have to fetch the employee whose qualification is MBA. So what we are going to do now, query, we are first going to select the table. Okay, employee, we want all the available fields in the output, so we will enter it. Next, we are going to sort. Sorting means how you want the output to be presented. So I want in the format of employee ID, so I will be sorting it with the employee ID. Then I don't want anything else. I want employee ID and it should be sorted accordingly. Next, now what is the query? That I want to fetch the employee whose qualification is MBA. So employee qualification which is equal to, this is a condition, there are multiple conditions which are present, MBA. Next, you can give multiple conditions, but currently we have selecting only one condition. Then this I want detailed summary. Next, I want all the names alias as it is. I'm not making any changes to the column names. Next, this is my query employee, the name of the first query. Finish. And these are the employees which are having the qualification MBA. So this is the first output. Now next, we want where the employee department is accounts. So what we are going to do, again we are going to go in the query wizard. Again, now here there you can see that this is the query employee which we have created here. So we are not going to select that. We are going to select the table. Okay, we want the data from the table. So we are going to select the table. Add all the fields. Next. Then I want to sort it with the help of the employee ID. So I will get according to the ascending order of the employee ID. Next, I am going to select the matching fields. So matching field is employee department, which is equal to accounts. Okay, so this is my condition. Next, I want detailed query. I want all the field name alias as the same which I have mentioned in the table. And this is the query employee 2, which is the name of the second query. Finish. So now employee department with accounts, I have the one record. So this is the output for second query. Next, we want the employee with the salary greater than 70,000. So again we are going to go in the query wizard. We are going to, don't select the queries. Queries are the outputs. We are going to select the table. Again we will select all the fields. Next, we are going to sort it with the help of the employee ID. Next, now I want the employees whose salary is now not equal to, I want it greater than 70,000. Okay, so this is my condition. So again, next, detail query. Next, I want the field as it is mentioned in the table. Then this is the name of the final query, which is query employee 3. You can even edit here. if you wish to edit. Finish. So I have the employee whose salary is more than 70,000, which is Tina. This is the third query. So employee name with Mr. Suhas Kal. Now I want a query where the output is table employee, where the available fields are these. So I will be just adding all the fields. Here again I will sort it with the help of the employee ID. Next, what I want now, employee name whose name is equal to Suhas Kale. Next, here I want detail query. Next, these are the field names, employee field names as it is. This is the name of the query and finish. And you can see I have one record with the name Suhas Kale. Now if you go to see query 1, you can see that it is according to the ascending order of the employee ID. This is the sorting which we are doing, the way I want my output to be presented. So this is the way we are going to pass the queries. There are 4 queries which are passed. You can even delete, edit, whatever you want to do with these queries, you can do it here. You can see the table section. There is the employee table which is generated for SOP2. So this is it for the SOP2. I hope you have understood it. I'll see you back in the next video. Thank you.